Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. To 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Flag. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And it's Ingram missing.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Yeah, that's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
Here's Flag. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for Cooper Flag.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
And that one's good quickly.
That is a sweet touch that time by Quickly. Really soft with a little arcing shot into the hoop.
And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Tim Emmanuel Quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up Quickly.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Anthony Davis. To the paint, here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, once he takes flight, Barnes can really make some adjustments in the air.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Davis. No good that time. Raptors trailed by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. The tray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Flag. He has 6. And Flag throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. It's Ellis on the wing. Here's the three-point line. It's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher. It will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Here's Shepard. Outside, Robinson. Now flag. Pass to Ivy. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And stolen by Flag. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Robinson for three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. They set the pick. Here's Murray Boyle. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Shepard with the ball. He has yet to score. Pass to Flag. In the corner, it's Robinson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Toronto, 10.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Just 5 on the clock. Nifty move. And the rejection by Bryant. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Pacers with the lead. Ivy up top. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, man, that's just cruel. What a finish by Ivy.
It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Shannon. Outside, Begley. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pacers leading by 3. Takes it inside. And finished off by Shepard.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Shepard. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Offensive rebound. Bryant on the follow. And the Pacers lead by 5.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Dick in the corner. There's the pick to the inside. Here's Murray Boyle. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Raptors,
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Bryant outside. Pass to Hardy. Got a piece of it. Dick with the steal. Here's Shannon. Still without a basket. Right wing. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
jump ball call.
6 to shoot. Takes the three. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Inside. It's tipped. Barnes right side. Here's Waters. Deep 2 from Robinson. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Jim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
Here's Abaji. Bagley with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. On the wing, Barnes jacks up a three. They grab their own miss. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And some changes here for the Raptors. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Off they go on a 3-on-1 play. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Flag. Over quickly. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. They need this. And the dunk by Barnes.
How about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
Pass to Flag. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving them very few easy points. We'll return shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Barnes, right side. Pocket 6. Barnes, the screen. And stolen by Flag. In the corner, Ivy with it. Indiana moving the ball around. Barnes, left side. And he makes that one. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And George, here we go. Banked in off the glass. George has got his first basket.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Nobody near Barnes. Can't connect from long distance. Pacers leading by 9. Barnes left side. Stolen by Ellis. Quickly with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Barnes the screen. On the wing, Barnes. On the wing quickly. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's George. Outside, Davis. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
Here's George. After the Raptors pick up 2. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Puts one up from 19. And it's Toronto with the rebound. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Ingram. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pacers. Waters can't get it to go. Raptors trailed by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A 3 from Barnes. And Davis pulls it down. And so here is Indiana. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And AD would be an elite big even if he didn't have a jumper. But the consistency of that shot really sets him apart.
For 3. That shot off. On the wing, Barnes. No good on the triple.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's George. Count it. George has got his second bucket tonight.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Waters.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count it. Good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
There's the 3. And that one is off. And here's Barnes for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Indiana leading by 15. Bryant outside. And a miss there on the triple. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the mid-range shot has been there for them over and over. They continue to capitalize on it. Let's see if they keep going back to it. Now, that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Here's Shannon. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside, Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Robinson missing again.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Back to Bagley. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Now, here's Hardy. And the wide open shot from Green. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Down low, Murray bowls.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
The three. They get the rebound. Another chance. That one misses. Raptors trailed by 11. Bagley. And there's the dunk.
And once Bagley gets a burst of speed, watch out. He is determined to drop the hammer.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Green. And here's Hardy. Screen by Bryant. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9 points. Ingram. And it misses. Barnes rips down the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And Toronto has possession. Outside Ingram. Getting crafty. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Barnes. Lets loose a three. No good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Robinson fires. Down it goes for three.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here is Robinson. Count it. Nice touch. Raptors trailed by 14. Picked by Reed. Ingram. Jumper is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Toronto now.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Indiana.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cooper Flagg.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.